about to tune in to Unapologetically Daphnique podcast.
You ready, B.O.B.?
Always ready.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Daphnique Springs, and welcome to another episode of Unapologetically Daphnique podcast. No, we can't get started without B.O.B. applause.
Yes, I'm here. I'm in the building.
Man, what's going on?
Man, everything's going on right now. We got wildfires going on. It's crazy. You can't drive nowhere right now. I almost got blew away walking up here.
And you tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that wind is taller.
Okay. They said the wind in Los Angeles right now is 100 miles per hour. And see, I live with a mother. I don't live with my mother. I actually have a mother, okay, where my mother is a big news watcher. So she sent me a text message at 6 o'clock in the morning talking about stay home. Don't leave the house unless you have to. The winds are 100 miles per hour. You weigh over 100 pounds and we don't want the winds to pick you up and just take you to the water.
Now, for the people who already love and are in love and falling in love with Daphnique was trying to just go get a massage in the midst of hell going on outside.
Yeah, I might as well get this tension up out of my back. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't understand when you travel a lot. Yeah. It is hard flying on planes. I mean, your body just be tired and tense. Sleeping up like this on the airplane is hard, especially when you flying coach.
Oh God, I don't want to hear that.
First class you can lay out. Sometimes I fly first class, but majority of the time I've been in coach. And so I get a lot of tension in my back. It's just something about being in the poor section. Leaves your body tired.
Hey, welcome back here with us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
God will humble you.
We get peanuts and we get cookies. Hey, but going back to the traveling dates. So how's the last week been? Where are you coming from?
So I'm coming from the DMV area, which was Arlington, Virginia. I did 4 shows, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday at the Arlington Draft House in Arlington, Virginia. Shows went really, really good. Thank you to everybody that came out, everybody that supported. I appreciate you because the day I showed up happened to be a little blizzard.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can't escape bad weather.
I can't escape bad weather just to come back home. And my flight was actually delayed for 3.5 hours. So I was stuck at the airport for over 5 hours at the DCA airport in DC. So, yeah, I was just happy to be able to get home. You know what I mean?
Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
This weekend, got to go to another snowy state.
Where you heading?
Heading to Ann Arbor, Michigan. So this weekend, I have 4 more shows, January 10th and 11th. 2 shows on Friday, 2 shows on Saturday.
Okay.
At the Ann Arbor Comedy Showcase, which is a familiar place. You know, I went to college. Ann Arbor has University of Michigan, but I actually went to college at Eastern Michigan, which is in Ypsilanti, which is only about 15 minutes away from Ann Arbor. So anybody that went to Eastern Michigan and Detroit is 50 minutes away. Y'all can drive out. Okay. Hopefully the weather isn't bad. Drive your ass out to see me. Because you're always asking when I'm coming to the D. And I ain't came yet, but I'm coming to Ann Arbor. So that's close enough. Get your tickets and come on and drive out. Ann Arbor is a nice area.
Oh, yeah. That's a suburban area right there. But you can best believe.
Ypsilanti a little more hood.
Yeah.
But Eastern Michigan actually... When I went to that university, our enrollment at the time was like 27,000. So we were actually a big university next to a big university. Yeah. I believe U of M probably had more students, but
of course.
Still, I mean,
that's a nice size. That's a nice capacity.
Yeah, I didn't go to a small university.
Yeah.
Yeah. So excited to be coming back. Michigan is like a second home.
Oh, it's finna be love. Detroit ladies, go ahead, set
Fellas,
your appointment up. Set your appointments up.
Get your hair done.
Yeah, get your hair done, get your nails done, come out looking good, smiling, and it's going to be the vibe. You know, Daphne going to bring it.
Yeah, because we taking photos. And, I think it's time to just go ahead and get into this news.
Oh, let's go.
It's a lot going on. We're going to kick it off with your boy Donald Trump because it's 13 days until he take office.
Wow, it's coming.
Yeah, January 20th.
You think he got those them bubble guts you get when you finna start a new job?
Trump has been here before, so I think at this point he just ready to go ahead and get in office and start some bullshit. Because one thing Trump gonna do is talk his shit, and I think he ready for that. But you know what? They trying to make it tough for your boy because Trump is about to be sentenced. Former President Donald Trump remains on track to assume office in January despite being convicted in May of 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. The charges stem from an alleged hush money scheme during his 2016 campaign to silence claims by adult film star Stormy Daniels, which Trump denies. One thing about a hoe, they gonna get you in trouble.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
And Stormy is a legendary hoe. That's that's vintage.
Yeah, cat. Like she look vintage.
That she vintage.
She like the Morgan Freeman of hoes because she's never looked young.
Never. She came into business looking ancient.
She came into business at least 57.
Absolutely.
And you know what? At that point, Stormy Daniels was like, yo, this is my time to revamp myself and my career. And I think she was like, let me take Donald Trump down. But, you know, he paid for that coochie. And it's like, how you go? That's one thing about men. They never cheat up. His wife is way more attractive than Stormy Daniels. It's like no competition.
But you know the tricky thing about cheating up?
What? You
might leave home for cheating up.
Okay, so you got to stay down. You got to be able to turn over the next day and be like,
But the tricky
let me get back to my wife.
But the tricky thing about cheating down is when your wife find out that you cheated down, she gonna leave you. But if your wife see you cheating up, she gonna stay. That's just giving you free.
But his wife is still there, and he cheated down.
Well, that's because.
But Stormy look like she knows some shit.
Yeah, she
look like she probably got an extra tongue in the back of her throat to just tickle. I mean, she just look like she knows some hoe tricks.
She know how to get that tonsil.
Yeah,
a little flickery.
Yeah, she got a strong face, so you know she got a strong jaw.
That's a fact.
Okay, let's get back to it. Per the Associated Press, Judge Juan M. Merchant, who presided over Trump's trial, denied motions to dismiss the case on grounds of presidential immunity or Trump's impeding return to the White House. In a written decision, it was reassured he would issue a conditional discharge dismissing the case if Trump avoids rearrest, and pledged to sentence Trump before his January 20th inauguration. The judge agreed to let Trump attend the sentencing virtually, citing concerns about the transition's mental and physical demands. I think with the judge already being lenient on some things, like, oh yeah, you just get sentenced, virtually. Yeah. It's a chance he's going to walk away from this.
Well, a president can't be sentenced to time in prison.
So, I didn't know that.
So he's already immune.
Before or after?
Before, after,
okay.
There's no way he can do jail time.
Okay.
Once he won the election, which was critical for him to win, he was already in the clear.
Yeah.
Now, of course, there's due process, so he has to be sentenced.
Yeah.
But
he's not gonna go to jail.
It means nothing.
Okay, so it basically means nothing. And I hate to say this, I don't do it. And B.O.B. doesn't do it because we are business owners. We don't do it.
Absolutely.
But majority y'all are forgiving towards Trump because y'all be falsifying documents too, business documents.
Yeah,
let's talk about it.
Yeah, we got some reality.
Okay, white collar crimes.
We got some reality stars that's paying the Pied Piper.
Okay.
The feds is calling.
Writing off strip club money and hoe money.
Yeah, and everything ain't a scam call too. When y'all see them weird numbers in the United States, that's somebody. Yeah. That's somebody looking for you.
That's somebody looking for you, and they gonna get you.
They gonna find you.
They trying to call you to do some shit virtually,
right?
But you ain't answering, so they gonna come pick your ass up. You go get a knock at the door, and it ain't gonna be that 100 miles per hour wind.
It's choice about force.
It's the feds.
It's the feds, man. So there's no way to run.
Okay. Trump, good luck, bruh.
Yeah, hey, Trump.
Yeah.
You rolled through the streets when they arrested you like Lil Baby.
Okay.
18 Suburbans.
And he said they not like us. So and he meant that he will get sentenced, but he will not see jail time. So they not like us. And he was probably talking about the blacks. Well, we're gonna move on. Next up, I wanted to talk about this because this is something that I feel like is kind of close to home. Mm-hmm. So, Dame Dash claims he discovered Kevin Hart and gave him his first acting role. But now that Kevin's worth $450 million, he said that Kevin does not help him back. Okay? He needs to promote his work. This is Dame Dash words.
Wow.
Yeah. And you know what? This bothers me because you gave me my first acting role. Let me ask you a question. When people are acting, what is the process? Right?
Audition.
You usually have an agent or manager, right?
Yeah.
They submit your headshots to a casting director. Mm-hmm. The casting director chooses several people, right?
That's correct.
They audition them, and then they hire the person that is best fit for the job.
That's correct.
Okay?
That's correct.
Kevin Hart we've seen him, he acts very well. So I'm pretty sure, back when he was coming up, he was just the best person for that role. Whether Dame Dash chose to be like, hey, I want you in this role, he got value from it because usually actors aren't really paid nothing based on what the producers are making. You know what I mean? It's usually pennies, unless they're a top actor. But if you gave somebody their first acting role, you probably only gave them somewhere between $100 or $1,000, and you made tens of thousands of dollars, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, so it is a value to you to just hire the person that is best for the job. So because you were the person to give him his first acting role, now you feel like now that he blew up on his own merit, because I'm pretty sure that first acting role, that is just the stepping stone.
That's correct.
People have to understand when they help you along the way, they're a stepping stone. Now, you do have some people that are way more monumental in your career where they're actually like guiding you and telling you and taking you and introducing you to all these people. Then that's a little different. And usually those people come in the form of like an agent or a manager. That's true. So they get some type of compensation based off of each job that you get. But with this being said, Dame Dash, you need money, okay? Okay, leave our good brother Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart got a special he's producing for me that's supposed to come out this year. He don't need no bad publicity. Okay, Dame Dash. So if I gotta come after you myself, I will. Leave my good clean brother Kevin Hart alone. Okay, anybody that come from Kevin Hart right now, just know straight up, you got an issue with me until like a year after my special come out. And then after that,
it's free game.
Yeah. You come after Kevin all you want after that. But just know until my special come out, because y'all not going to do to me what happened before with All Deaf and Russell Simmons. Because y'all brought Russell Simmons down and that whole series went down.
It burned to hell.
So y'all better leave my good clean brother Kevin Hart alone until my special come out, and then he has a year of immunity after that. And then after that, Kevin, you got to fight your own good fight. You got enough security guards, friends, families, exes, whatever, to come fight the fight for you, okay? But after that, anybody try to bring Kevin down up until a year after my special come out, they got to see me. Watch your back, because I'm coming.
So this is how I feel about this situation. Yeah. Number one, I want to say Paper Soldiers is one of my favorite projects I've ever seen Kevin Hart in, besides the Tom Brady roast.
Oh,
he went crazy on the Tom Brady
and
roast.
Didn't care.
And didn't care. And
it's like honestly, he was a little drunk too on the Tom Brady. He was like, yo, I'm about to let it all loose.
He showed why he's one of the elites in comedy on that Tom Brady roast. But I do have to say this, though. So obviously you went through the process of how it is to usually get casted in a project. But supposedly what Dame Dash argument is that he pulled Kevin off of a comedy stage in Philly where he actually was revealed like, okay, this guy is super talented. I'm producing a film. I want this guy to star in this film. But at the same time, what Dame Dash is battling with is, obviously, when you create so many millionaires, right?
Yeah.
Under that tree, that Rockefeller tree, there are so many people. I mean, Jerry Lorenzo, the owner of Fear of God, comes from under that tree. So there's so many people he's made multimillionaires. He feels like he should never be poor.
Well, you're poor because of your bad spending habits, right? And some poor business dealings. That's the reason why, whatever. I don't know if he's poor, but that's the reason why he's in whatever the dealing. But if you saw Kevin Hart on stage and he was a talented individual and you pulled him off of that stage and was like, yo, I want this young brother in my movie, based off of the way the movie system works, he does not owe you anything.
No, it doesn't.
He was of value to your film, whether it was small or whether it was a big role. Yeah. He was still of value to your film. That's what I'm saying.
That's great.
Now, if you took him and you put him in the next 10 movies and you guided his career and you made sure didn't nobody mess with him, you took him off the streets, and then that's a whole different story.
Correct.
Right? If Dave Becky says this, then Dave Becky has a valid argument.
Correct.
But Dame Dash putting him in his first movie does not validate him having to come back and give him money or satisfy him
or promote his products
because he's now worth $450, because it was just people got to understand, these are all domino effects.
Absolutely.
God places all these little dominoes around, right? And then you knock it down and it build and it keep knocking until you great. And that's just what happened. Is that you were a part of his process. That was God's plan. Yeah. He don't owe you nothing after that.
I completely agree.
He's free to give you something or throw you a bone or make you a producer or make it to a way that you can make some money off of his own good merit, but he's not obligated. This is just my opinion. I don't feel like in this situation he's obligated.
Well, I also think that sometimes when you do things, forget about it.
Yeah.
Like the realest thing
if you did it from the good merit of your heart.
That's one reason why I say no a lot. A lot of women, they get on me. They be like, when can I get a yes from you? When will it be a yes? Mm-hmm. But when you get a yes, and when I do something, I never have to revisit it.
Oh, okay.
That's the key.
I think I agree with that too.
I would say this. Out of all the people, say less, talk less.
Yeah.
Let them actually.
And get shit in writing.
Yeah, and let them see, damn, he's struggling. He fucked up right now. Let me go help him. Let me pull him out. Mm-hmm. Stop getting on these podcasts and attacking people that you've helped.
And you guys
to
gotta understand, y'all was talking all that trash about Mona Scott Young back in the day, because she was signing these people that she was putting on TV for the very first time to 360 deals. You better get some paperwork. Okay. Fact. If you want some of the longevity of the possibility of them becoming a star, get some paperwork in the beginning, because usually that's when people are desperate to sign. Okay, when they got their first little acting role, you be done they done signed their whole life over to you.
Right,
get it early.
They got an Audi A6. Now they just they barely struggling paying $438 a month. They try to figure it out. Suge Knight them.
Okay, moving on. Next up, let's move on over to Alabama. That's close to where you from, Mississippi.
Yeah, but it's different. Alabama different. They like you mess around, come out of there, you ain't coming back out.
Oh, for real?
No, Alabama's crazy. It's treacherous.
Okay, so Alabama State Senator Roger Smitherman wants to pass a new bill that would require couples to take a class on solving conflicts before they get married. Right now, Alabama, people only need to fill out a marriage document and pay a fee to get married. If this bill called SB 33 becomes a law, couples would also need to finish a class, show proof they took it, and confirm their ages, 18 or older, or 16 with the parents' permission. Also, you can still sell your kids down in Alabama.
Yeah. It's a lot of 43-year-old men that got 16-year-olds. And guess what? They have half of the problems that we have, because the 16-year-old don't know nothing.
Okay, so when I go down to Alabama one day, I just move down there, and if I need, a cow and some just produce. You can sell your kid for a cow.
Yes,
some people do it in other countries.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, good cow. Because people don't know, if you tap a cow, you cut that bitch up into every little piece and then you freeze it. That's meat for like years.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
though.
so that's worth your 16-year-old. So especially if you can go visit them every once in a while to be like, hey, what's up? You all right?
He ain't beating on you.
Oh, he hitting you? All right now. Just do what he say.
Right.
So they wouldn't need a marriage license or a ceremony anymore, just the class and the paperwork. So nowadays they saying you don't actually need a ceremony. You can just take the class and get the paperwork, which I think is pretty good because women, we can trick bag men into taking a class and just go ahead and fill out the paperwork.
Fellas,
give them a little nut nap. You know what a nut nap is? That's where you have sex with them. And make them nut, and then he a little drowsy. You make him sign the paperwork, and now you married. This sounds like a good deal.
One thing I do support is the fact that they're forcing them to take a class. Now,
why?
Because at the end of the day, a lot of these people are out here. We got people getting married and don't know what marriage is supposed to be, like role identity.
You don't know.
Let's just move on. Well, let's continue. Let's continue what it's saying.
All right, ladies. So if you want to trick your man into marrying you by taking a little funky ass class, go on down there to Alabama. Okay. The law is not in effect yet. If approved, the law will start on October 1st, 2025, and only apply to new marriages. It wouldn't change other marriage rules like divorce or child support. The bill is still being reviewed by the Senate. Moving on. I'm
supporting the real talk. I'm supporting this because there's going to be less divorce cases in the state of Alabama with this.
I doubt it.
All right.
Well, it's hard to divorce somebody when you only got about 3 teeth.
And $3.
Okay. All right, moving on. Child Fox Network.
Spicy.
Very spicy.
I like this type of stuff.
Yeah, I love a good little sex scandal.
Yeah, sexual harassment, long as I ain't involved with.
Okay. I love a little 69 God scandal. Okay.
Especially when it involves an old white man, too.
Okay. Because old white men, they be...
Yeah, they spend money. They throw money around.
Okay, so let's get into it. We gonna head on over to Fox. According to Front Office Sports, a former Fox Sports hairstylist, how do you say her name? Nushin?
That's Nushin Faraji.
Nushin Faraji has filed a lawsuit alleging sexual harassment and misconduct by network executives and personalities, including Skip Bayless.
Skip Bayless. Come on. In the words of Shannon Sharp, come on now, Skip.
All right. The 42-page lawsuit names Fox Sports, FS1, FS2, Fox Sports EVP Charlie Dixon, Bayless, and FS1 host Joy Taylor as defendants. Okay. Wow.
That's a lot of people.
Okay, this hairstylist who worked at Fox Sports from 2012 to August 2024 claims Bayless of making inappropriate physical contact, offering her $1.5 million for sex, and making disparaging comments about her religion and family.
She worked there 12 years of intel.
12 years of intel.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
my thing is $1.5 million for sex with Skip.
That don't sound half bad.
That don't sound bad.
And Skip runs 7 miles every day before he get on air. So that's a stamina. That's in shape.
A white man like Skip, that's just gonna be missionary sex.
And ball rubbing.
Yeah.
He just wanted ball rub.
Whenever he try to kiss you, just push his face down to the side. Just give him a little shoulder love. You know what I mean? 1.5 ain't tax free. That's really equivalent to about 2.3 million.
Yeah.
She turned down $2.3 million to have sex with Skip. What the hell wrong with Skip?
But she was thinking long term. She was thinking like,
I can sue.
I can go for $150 million.
Yeah, I could sue Fox, Fox Sports, FS1, FS2, Fox Sports EVP Charlie Dixon, Bayless, and FS1 host Joy Taylor. All of them. That's at least worth about $100 million right there.
But get this though.
Uh-huh.
For 12 years,
yeah,
I guarantee you that means that she was playing the game and doing just enough flirtation.
Yeah.
To keep him
because even
talking.
the photo here looks sexy.
Yeah. She was doing
just the
enough.
lips.
She was doing just enough.
Yeah. It's giving Stormy Daniels.
Yeah. It's giving Stormy.
Farage claims Bayless subjected her to lingering hugs, kisses on the cheek, and unwanted physical contact, including pressing his body against hers. Well, if that's the basis of the lawsuit, shit, I got about 10 lawsuits myself.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah. Lingering hugs? Shit, yeah, that's every nigga over 50.
That's a fact.
If you let him get a hug, kisses on the cheek, some of y'all lesbians I got a case against too.
We
okay?
finna subpoena all y'all.
Subpoena everybody. Unwanted physical contact, that's just a touch, a rub, you know what I mean? Pressing your body against mine, I got plenty of lawsuits.
Yeah.
I could be worth $1 billion right now.
I'm sure.
Okay. I ain't gonna say no names, but I've gotten several unwanted kisses on the cheek. I don't even like people putting their mouth on me. A lot of y'all don't brush y'all teeth and y'all damn sure don't floss.
Or brush y'all dirty ass tongue.
Yeah, and that
tongue
just,
be white.
And kisses be wet and just be lingering on top of my face. Skin be broke out.
And we gotta come back. I gotta come back and see that.
Okay. Farage, a single mother, repeatedly told Bayless she was not interested and did not want to date at work. She alleges she even disclosed her ovarian cancer diagnosis. Ooh, that's gonna get her about another $50 million right there. In an effort to deter his advances, but the behavior continued.
Oh, he
don't care.
Damn, that pussy was sick.
Yeah. He saw her sexy ass in the makeup room every day and was like, I'm gonna get it.
I gotta have
it. Even if it's gonna cost me $1.3 million tax-free money.
He was just like, I'll pay for it if I want it.
The woman alleges that Skip Bayless became more aggressive over time, offering her $1.5 million for sex, and claims he could change her life.
Well, he damn sure we wasn't lying, because her life about to be changed.
Yeah.
Where's she at?
He just didn't know that it wasn't gonna be that moment with his money, but it's about to be Fox Network money.
Oh yeah,
okay,
yeah, generational wealth.
Okay, so the claim also accuses Bayless of falsely suggesting Farage was romantically involved with his undisputed co-host Shannon Sharpe.
Yeah, Shannon Sharpe took it down. He took it down.
Yeah.
And that was the reason why Skip, allegedly, he took it down.
Yeah.
But that was the reason why Skip started getting so hostile with Shannon Sharpe. Because if for sports followers who paid attention to Undisputed Network and their show, we got to see the shift of when Skip kept attacking and verbally attacking Shannon.
Because he wanted that coochie bad.
And really truly started to kind of try to tear down Shannon Sharpe's legacy. Shannon Sharpe is a 3-time Super Bowl winner. Yeah. And he tried to put him in the same a lesser category than Tom Brady.
Ooh. And everybody thought this was over Tom Brady. The whole time it was over this lady right here.
It was over that lady right there.
Okay, the suit claims Skip Bayless made additional advances towards Farage, prompting her to remind him he had a wife. Bayless reportedly responded, "Aren't you Muslim? Doesn't your dad have 3 or 4 wives?" That's a little racist.
Yeah.
Okay. Farage then informed him her father was deceased and left the conversation.
Now, I seen Skip Bayless' wife. I would try to get some ass outside of her, too.
Yeah.
She look a little old.
Because this lady is sexy. She older, you know what I mean? She about his age, but she's sexy. Yeah. And this was filed in Los Angeles, so she definitely gonna get the max. The lawsuit seeks class action status for non-exempt Fox employees in California over the last 4 years. Farage is pursuing unspecified damages and a jury trial. She looking to take this to trial like they took Johnny Depp.
Well, they're going to
Amber Heard.
They're going to settle out of court.
Okay, but the trial part, that's another
Well, that raises the stakes.
Yeah, they better go ahead and make sure all they insurance claims is paid, because they're going to have to pay this lady out. Alleging she repeatedly reported the misconduct to Human Resources and Employee Relations, but saw no action taken. So that's where she really got their ass hemmed up at. Yeah. Is because she reported it several times. Correct. And because they're stars or whatever, they probably is like, yeah, you just gotta, this is a part of the program. Of course. Gotta, they're gonna, they kind of like unhinged.
And she played the long game too.
Yes, 12 years.
12 years. Yeah. So that behavior, they allow for her to get like, who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
You know how these guys are.
Yeah, just ignore them or just say no. And it's like, she like, all right, cool. I done reported this several times. This is making the case bigger. In response, Fox Sports issued a statement. They said, we take these allegations seriously and have no further comment at this time given this pending litigation. Which means we about to have to pay, and we ain't got shit to say.
We're going to settle out of court. Do you want 20 million? You want 25? Because we ain't touching 100.
Talk to me.
And that's crazy. Yeah. From a hairstylist to now.
Rich. Beverly Hills.
And fellas, this is a keen case and an opportunity for y'all to really see. Man, stop being thirsty, man.
Yeah.
Stop being thirsty. I know we all be wanting that ass. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And a lot of y'all fellas want what you want. And it's like, yo, you can't have that specific ass right there. Move on.
Move around.
Yeah, move around. It's plenty of other people that would have sex with Skip Bayless, especially for $1.5 million.
And the real thing be, Skip didn't want her like that. But it's the rejection.
It's the rejection that turned him on. He looked like he get turned on by rejection. He looked like one of them white men, too, that be into dominatrix.
Yeah.
Where they pay women to beat them and kick them in the balls and stuff like that. He looked like he into some old.
It's the rejection. And the fact that Shannon wasn't rejected. And Shannon Sharp, him kind of being a little on the flip side. Yeah. He probably was so good on Shorty that she was just throwing herself at him. So he went on ahead and took it down like a real gangster would from the South. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? But Skip was doing the most tap
in the
dancing.
South, they hung.
Oh, yeah. We come with the thunder.
Yeah. Well endowed.
We make periods start early. You know what I'm saying? She be like, it was supposed to start Thursday. It's starting on Tuesday. Yeah, that's what I do, baby. This is what I do. I move ovaries around.
Moving on for the 69 God that ain't on camera. Okay, moving on. Apple has agreed to pay $95 million to settle a lawsuit alleging its virtual assistant, Siri, recorded users without their consent. I've been seeing this coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I tell you, Apple be doing so much stuff, we all should sue.
Yeah.
$95 million ain't enough.
It's not enough.
We need Faraji for this.
Okay. We need Apple affiliates, the apps, any app that's in the App Store. We need to put everybody on the claim, okay? Class action lawsuit taking the jury trial on their ass.
Hey, by the way, while we at it, Apple, Daphne got a new phone. Her phone light won't go off. Her phone won't even tell them.
Because it's always recording me, okay?
Yeah.
Always. And it does it a lot when I'm in the spin class, looking all sexy on the spin bike, going hard, sweating. That's when y'all want to capture me. Capture me.
The little drops dropping all in the crescents.
Yeah, drops on the crescents of the titties. That's when y'all be watching me, Apple. You think I don't know. Okay. The lawsuit filed 5 years ago accused Apple of activating Siri on iPhones and other devices to capture conversations, some of which were allegedly shared with advertisers, and which makes a lot of sense, because have you ever been talking about something and then all of a sudden you'll start seeing advertisement about it? Like, I'll be like, ooh, I need a coffee cup. And then next thing I know, I start seeing ads of coffee cups. Makes sense.
I said something about teeth whitening to you about 3 months ago, and I promise you, they
what
keep
advertising.
What you
trying to say, my teeth need to be whitened?
No, you remember I went on ahead and got that done with me.
Oh, okay. Don't be trying to
stay on
like
point with me. No, you look good. You got $1 million smile.
Talk to me. Yeah, but that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Apple gonna do what Apple gonna do. They gonna deny the claim. So they denying any wrongdoing. Apple filed the settlement in a federal court in Oakland, California. That's, I guess that's where Silicon Valley is. If approved, eligible customers who own Siri-enabled devices between September 2024, and late 2023 could claim up to $20 per device, with a maximum of 5 devices per claimant. So you can probably get up to $100, $20 to $100. The settlement, a fraction of Apple's $7.5 billion in profits since 2014, also proposes $29.6 million in attorney fees. So the attorneys are the ones that's really winning here.
Yeah, but $20 per device.
Yeah,
I mean that ain't gonna get you a beer and 6 wings at Buffalo Wild Wings. This is a joke.
Yeah.
What I can
but
tell
the attorneys are really the ones who went after the suit. They getting paid $29.6 million. They getting a Faraji lawsuit, while the rest of us gonna get it any way we can. Okay.
I'm pursuing the right field.
It said a hearing is scheduled for February 14 to finalize the details.
I love it.
So, man,
this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect.
I knew y'all really ought to pay us back all the money we spent because y'all listened to our conversations and we bought the product that you then advertised to us. That's what I want a refund on for everything on my Amazon list for the last 9 years, sir. Okay?
And what we also need to figure out is where is all these numbers, these hey, how you doing? What you doing today? Apple, who's texting me constantly from these random phone numbers talking like they know me?
Being freaky.
And I know they coming from y'all.
Yeah.
They coming from y'all.
Yeah.
So y'all selling our information.
Series is now her being a 69 guy.
Right.
Little freaky ass virtual hoe. Okay?
Yeah, she got
trying to come after my man. Back up, Siri. Okay? You sending your peoples via text message. You know he gullible and a fall for it.
AI head.
All right, moving on. Jay-Z might be a possible small win for Jay-Z. Judge Torres has granted Alex Sapero request to file a dismissal motion to have the case thrown out. Okay. As we previously reported, Sapero has been fighting to have the case centered around anonymous woman and alleged 2000 rape thrown out. The woman's lawyer, Tony Busby, sound like a scammer. We said that. Yeah. Has opposed the filing every step of the way. This can only be considered a small win for Jay-Z as his actual motion has to be filed by February 6th and Jane Doe is then allowed to respond by February 28th. To be clear, this is not a full-on dismissal of the case. It is simply opening the door for Sparrows to file for the dismissal.
I love it.
I love it too because I want y'all to leave our good, clean sister Beyonce's husband alone. Okay? Beyonce's husband. What's his name?
Sean Carter.
Beyonce's husband alone. Okay? Blue Ivy's daddy alone. Okay? Beehive all day. This is a black, strong family. Diddy wasn't married, so we wasn't really tripping on Diddy. Y'all can have Diddy, but when it come to Jay-Z, leave this good black man alone who's married to a black woman, got a black, talented family. Leave him alone. We don't care that he don't claim his other kids. Okay?
Oh.
We want you to leave Beyonce alone. This lawsuit would affect Beyonce, and we can't have that on her legacy. We can't have it Googled that you talking about her husband and then her name is somewhere mentioned. Leave Beyonce's legacy alone, okay? Now, if they ever divorce, you free to go after Jay-Z. But right now, as long as he's married to our good sister, who runs the white man's internet, Beyonce, leave him alone. Okay, find another nigga to take down. Okay, because it won't be this one.
Yeah.
Dismissal.
Yeah, Jay-Z, shake, rattle, and roll, baby. You know what I'm saying? Shake, rattle, and roll. Hey, at the end of the day, they gonna always come for the cause. They gonna always come for the throne, man. They gonna always come for the gods. Yeah. You know, but we do gotta definitely protect some of our black greats, man.
Yeah.
If y'all notice, the feds is doing a sweep. They trying to take all of our influential. Next, they're gonna be arresting Oprah Winfrey, saying that she's sexually harassing some damn body. So we got to start fighting for these people.
Yeah, because once you get on Ozempic, you just start getting freaky.
Her arms don't go down, no. Yeah, everything else
leave,
on
leave
Oprah,
Oprah
she got
Oprah, all her life she had to fight.
She got them hairnet chilling arms.
Okay. Jay-Z, a win is a win, small or big. We hope that this gets dismissed because this didn't seem valid. We can't talk about anything else that may be in the horizon, but this claim right here didn't seem valid. So a win is a win, a possible win. So we hope that it actually succeeds and that you actually get this dismissed from old good scamming brother allegedly Busby. Okay.
Yeah, and on top of that, if you do got any skeleton in your closet, you got enough money to get them clipped. All right, let's go.
Oh yeah, moving on because now you trying to get him in more trouble.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right.
He gonna have to run for president.
Just
not to go to jail.
That's my bad. I'm just telling you.
Okay.
This is what happened.
Yeah, we don't need.
You got some
He's
goodbye
a sell
money.
crack. He know.
You got goodbye money.
Okay. All right, moving on. Next up, Kirk Franklin. We gotta watch the video, but Kirk Franklin apologizes for wearing disrespectful attire during a performance in Jamaica and speaks on him twerking while on stage. Well, that part is a little weird. Sometimes I just play too much. Sometimes I just be doing too much. So this is Kirk Franklin apologizing to the Christian community. Let's watch it.
So earlier this year, I had the great opportunity to go to Jamaica. Beautiful place. And I had a chance to perform. Watch. I am aware now that my choice of attire, which as a team we thought was going to be fine, being outside in the weather, was going to be something that would not come across as disrespectful. And since I've spent most of my career dancing and moving around and jumping on stage, that I didn't know that I would ever do anything that would ever offend anyone in any community, but it did. And because it did, I sincerely apologize. I sincerely apologize because I never want to get to a place that I can't learn what I need to do better, what I can do different to make sure that as I grow as a man, grow physically or in any aspect, that I'm always being humble enough and submissive enough to hear people and their concerns about anything being bigger than the message of Jesus. Because it doesn't matter what my goal intent is, if I'm louder than the message of Jesus, then I failed. All right, so I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna keep this real, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Sometimes I just play too much. Sometimes I just be doing too much. I do. I play too much. I'm friends with these people. We have fun backstage, and I don't know how to separate the backstage Kirk from on stage Kirk. Like, I am who I am, wherever I am. These are my peoples, and we act silly backstage and have fun, and I don't know how to turn that off. And I got to learn it because I know that it can be offensive to some people. But sometimes I just play too much. And in that moment, I was playing too much. I shouldn't have been playing out there in front of y'all. I should have kept that to myself and have fun with them the way I do when we be acting a fool. But sometimes I get on my own nerve. And when I was doing it, it seemed fine. But when I saw the clip, yeah, it's too much.
Wow. So our good brother Kirk Franklin felt like he had to apologize because he had on a muscle shirt and some shorts right above the knee, and he was twerking a little bit, playing too much on the stage. So I guess it offended people in the Christian community, and that is his audience. So I could see why he apologized, because he doesn't want to offend his core audience, right? So you want to make things right because those are the people that you make money from, you know? But it's also like Christian people being that strict. It's like, I thought they said you can come to church as you are. So it's like the message ain't messaging. And if it wasn't... I know I didn't grow up Christian, but did Jesus not die on the cross with a shirt off and some muscles?
That's correct.
Yeah. Jesus had his whole shirt off.
Chest out.
Chest out. Muscles on fleek. With a little cloth covering. So with that being said, y'all getting mad at this man because if these people who got mad, do they travel?
Yeah, but
they can't be travelers.
They can't
because if you've been to Jamaica, do you know how humid and hot it is? It makes sense. The man work out. See, would y'all demonize him if he was overweight? If he like, they probably would have left him alone if he looked like TD Jakes.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
If TD Jakes had on a little sleeveless shirt, and was up there moving around, nobody, because he got a bad body.
But you know the crazy thing is, though, I would say this, though.
What?
Good body, bad body, whatever. And put some damn clothes on. And also,
Would you want this man to wear a three-piece suit also, in Jamaica?
There's a viral video of him with the tightest pants on, some Prince heels. Yeah. And he was doing all this extra stuff and stuff.
It was giving homosexual.
It's giving homosexual. And
also don't forget Kirk Franklin went on Oprah back in the day and said he had a porn addiction.
Correct.
So it's giving
and wasn't sleeping with his wife.
And it was giving very freaking 69 guys. So I can see if you put all of this in your subconscious and you see this video, you could be offended. I'm offended now.
Have you ever seen his wife? Beautiful.
Yeah.
So you telling me you rather jerk off to a video than let her feel you inside of her? Come on, man. Like, let's be honest. A lot of people, and I'm tired of hiding it, a lot of people run into church. A lot of men run into church to fight that homosexual demon. And let's talk about it. Let's be honest about it.
And we don't care what your sexuality is on the Unapologetically Daphnique podcast.
No, we love everybody.
But all we saying is that this man had a problem with his son's sexuality, yet it's still, he dressed with tighter clothes than his son had on. The math ain't mathing.
And 5-inch heels.
Well, he is short.
But it stole.
Yeah,
I got homies that short.
Yeah,
they wear Jordans.
You guys,
they wear Air Force Ones.
Stand on sneaker business.
Let's talk about it. A lot of black men running into church and screaming Christianity because they fighting homosexual down low lifestyles, and it's not talked about. It's like we hide it. So when they wearing these clothes, you know who probably was complaining about that. The straight men who wives forced them to come to church every Sunday.
I think it's more so people just being offended by the dude is in shape. He up there living his best life. He having fun. People want you to be robotic when you're in the church and stuff like that. They want you to be like, yes, and praise and fake, and it's like this. They want you to have a certain persona. Like he said, he was doing too much. He was playing too much. He was having a good time. He thought he could bring his personality from the back to the front, and people just weren't having it. And I think it's part of the reason is because he looked good in his clothes.
So let me ask you this, though.
That's just my opinion.
So why does Megan Good ex-husband don't have these same issues? Don't worry, I'll wait. Kirk, people are tired of him hiding in plain sight. That's what's going on right now. It ain't got nothing
Allegedly.
to do.
We don't have no facts.
It ain't got.
B.O.B. make up his own stuff. He off of camera, so I got to take all the brunt of his fucking ideology right now, okay?
What I'm saying is, you made it about he's in shape, people just mad.
I think so.
Megan Good.
Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comment section.
Yeah.
Okay? Because we fight about this. He think it's because he won't come out the closet. I think it's because he in shape in the congregation. You got some old, bad body, out of shape people in the congregation. They just see you up there having fun, living your best life in Jamaica, and they got offended, and now you forced to apologize because you want to appease your audience.
Most of those people are there because he's Kirk Franklin.
Okay. And you don't think it was people dressed like him in the audience?
I think so. But it's different when you got a man twerking.
The twerking part is God. Twerking.
It ain't about the body at that point. I don't want to see your ass
moving.
And why do you
in a circle of motion?
And why do you want me to see it?
Yeah, it said twerking. Yeah, twerking was mentioned.
He's like, I just have fun. I mean, I'm just gonna do it in the back next time.
He said twerking. I just was playing. I play too much when I twerk. Sometimes I just be doing too much, and that's the twerking. Child.
That's a 62-year-old man shaking his ass on stage, and you defended it.
Yeah.
The world going ahead.
I'm sorry, y'all. Maybe I was wrong about Plies. I mean, Kirk Franklin.
Shawty.
All right, moving on. Thank you very much. That's another episode of Unapologetically Daphnique Springs. Make sure y'all go to my website, www.imdsprings, and come see me live. I got comedy shows in person, funny as hell. Come see me. And also check out the merch, Daphnique Springs lipstick, and the craziest t-shirts are on my website, B.O.B.
You know I got my 2X on. You know what I'm saying? Not because I'm bad body, but because I'm big and sexy.
Okay.
All right. So, y'all, holla at us.
Until next time, bye.
Peace.
Follow, like, comment, and subscribe.